Welcome to Master Gamers Gaming. This video is just going to serve as the War Within recap. So this is the experience that you get as the condensed version of the War Within for players who are returning, or even players who just want to get a recap of the experience, which I believe you can get through the adventure guide. Lets you go through the recap. So I'm going to go through and voice the quest logs once again. Hope you enjoy the watch. Subscribe to the channel if you can, and leave any comments regarding the content. It helps the channel go a long way. And here's the War Within recap. Parchment reaches you from an unknown sender. It speaks of perusing a tome to catch up on the current events and how it is vital to understand a looming threat. Perhaps you should seek out this tome to understand more when you are ready.
Many stories have been told throughout Azeroth, but one of the most important of these involves the Harbinger and the Dark Heart, a story that still has yet to fully unfold. Archmage Khadgar summoned Ilaria Windrunner to Dalaran. He had received troubling information regarding a figure known only as the Harbinger, and wanted her. People began experiencing strange visions. The Radiant Song
is being heard all across Azeroth. The Council doesn't know what to make of it.
It was then that Ilaria Windrunner, a deadly huntress who had harnessed the powers of the Void as a weapon against the darkness, was summoned to investigate.
We still don't know what this Dark Heart relic is capable of, but we do know it's in the hands of someone called the Harbinger.
It was not long before Ilaria discovered the Harbinger's true identity. Xal'atath, the mysterious figure, was once again on the move. While neither Xal'atath nor the Dark Heart could be found, her mentor, the enigmatic Locust Walker, issued Ilaria a dire warning.
The radiant visions you spoke of are the very same my people had before our world was consumed by the Void Lord Dimensius.
Could Xal'atath be seeking that same fate for Azeroth?
You must find a way to stop her. If you cannot, then Azeroth is already doomed.
Ilaria uncovered the mystery of the Harbinger, revealing Xal'atath. However, it would not be long before the Harbinger made her move. All across Azeroth, many were having visions of a radiant song. Efforts to understand what seemed to be a warning centered on the heroes in Dalaran.
As Ilaria began her hunt for Xal'atath, many across Azeroth began to experience mysterious visions wreathed in light. These came to be known as the Radiant Song. Speaker Magni Bronzebeard attempted to commune with Azeroth directly, but the intensity of his vision rendered him unconscious. He was brought to Dalaran to recover.
It's even more amazing than I'd imagined. But my visions were of fire and war.
Something's wrong. I need to find Khadgar. Drendon. Where's the rest of the council?
Drendon's been dead for years.
this time. And you never once sensed my presence. Oh, it's not time for that yet. But if you're so eager for a fight, perhaps this can keep you occupied. Until we meet again, Valeria.
As much as I'd love to hunt Xalatath down, our first priority must be securing civilians. Rescue whoever you can and tell them to head to the nearby landing. I'll find mages to teleport everyone to safety.
Dalaran will not be a fly in Xalatath's web. My arrow strikes.
That's the first group evacuated, but we're not done
She
yet.
cannot hide from me.
Follow me. We'll work together to find any others who need a
They
rescuing.
won't escape. There could still be more survivors. With me, champion. Damn it all! Cut through the sewers and find Khadgar. He'll know what to do.
Glad to see you haven't evacuated yet. The Nerubians are capturing the rogues who live down here. Let's rescue them.
I am out of range. I do not have a target.
A friend once showed me a path through here. Head to that sewer gate. The exit should be on the right. And here's our exit. I will always try.
Looks like we saved who we could. Let's just hope the other rogues escaped.
I hear radiant.
Best we split up here. I'll guide everyone to safety and see about getting them evacuated. In the meantime, you should search for Khadgar. I'm sure you could use your aid as well. You'll find another exit further ahead that should lead back to the surface.
Sky and nowhere to flee. Gather all you can find. Bring them below. Xalatath has plans for them.
There you are, champion.
I'm glad to see you're okay. There's no end to these Nerubians. I'm afraid, at least for now, Dalaran is lost to us, but the people remain. They must be our primary concern.
You take this portal down to Kaz-Algar. Those who escape will still need help. I must first find Deliria. We'll meet you when we're able.
We meet at last.
Xalatath, I presume.
This city is home to such power. All squandered by the Kirin Tor. I'll put it to much better use.
Like hell you will.
There you are.
Deliria!
Get out of my head! Khadgar!
This isn't the real fight.
Goodbye, Guardian.
Found them! I'll get these rocks off you. Just let me...
Guardian, to me!
Rumes, you survived. Good. Keep your weapons at the ready. This battle is just beginning. You cannot lose anyone else to these Nerubians. The Nerubians are everywhere, Rumes. There are too many for all of them to be solely crushed survivors. I've seen others burrowing up from the ground. This Queensguard Xeric was laying in wait here to overwhelm us. Let them know we are not easy prey. Cut them down. With nothing to contain their arcane power, Dalaran's spires are crumbling. If we let their energies continue to bleed out unchecked, their power could destabilize and destroy what is left of our forces. Find Aethos, he will know what to do. We survived mostly unharmed. Not everyone was so lucky. Many who were in Dalaran when it went down are unaccounted for. They will need our help. Search the battlefield for survivors. Help them in any way you can. We need everyone up and fighting.
Rescue who you can along the way. Towards your chosen soldiers, destroy them! I need to target something first.
Hey, you! Give out these antidotes! I've gotten venom sacks fast as I can!
Help! I can't even move! Oh, Dagran! Are you alright?
Yes. Thanks to Grandad teaching me stone form. Wait. Where is he? We've got to find him.
Dagran, wait!
You there! Help me stabilize this portal, quickly! Excellent! My arcane guardians will hold this area. Help the others!
I do not have a target.
No, mana. I cannot. Much better. Now, there is work to be done. For Dalaran.
Jaina yet lives? Thank the Sunwell. Though none of us will survive long if we do not contain the energies of the spires. Dalaran housed many precious and powerful relics. Many of them were damaged in the crash and are now malfunctioning. They must be destroyed. Take this scroll. I have stored a shattering spell within it. Read the words aloud and its magic will be unleashed. What we have done to Jaina, once you are through, she will understand.
Thank you, champion. I got the wool pulled over my eyes. Literally!
I need a target.
That always stings. Get moving. I'll take care of the wounded here.
It's good to know many survived. When this battle is over, we will recover the bodies of those who did not.
We are strong.
Do not lose anyone else to the Nubrians. Good work, and we've made progress as well. Perhaps now we can press forward. Destroying more Dalaran seems unconscionable, but you and Aethos did the right thing. They were unstable, and we could not risk their power being used against us.
Jaina! Thrall! We need help! Magni's in trouble.
Anduin, you're alive!
I will help. Queensguard Zyrix emerged from the ground and surprised Magni. He's near the farthest edge of the wreckage fighting off his swarm. Wire and I were trying to help, but we couldn't draw them away. Come with me. Magni needs our help.
Will I be forgiven? Follow me! Magni can't hold off Zyrix much longer.
We'll hold the line. Champion, help Magni. Fodder for my ascent. Die in Armsoren's name. Come and get some, you chitinous bastard!
Trespassers! My directive is to protect the Isle of Dorne. Leave at once.
Trespassers? You saw us fall from the sky and fight for our lives. We need aid.
What you need matters not. Your presence is not authorized by the Titans.
The Titans?
Now don't you be talking to my daughter like that, you great stone!
An earthen, hardened like a diamond. A Thragar.
You've seen others akin to me?
I have only heard stories of their heroics. It is a sign from the Titans.
Laddie, it weren't Titan magic that...
What he means to say is, yes, of course. And we'd be honored to...
Dornegal! What disaster have you brought to our city, Outlanders? New directive. We must return to the city. All of us.
You may not be trespassers, but you are not our allies either, Outlander. If you are to blame for the Nerubians emerging, then you're responsible for the attack on Dornegal as well.
Destroyed, Azeroth's champions turned to the Earthen as potential allies. Upon their arrival at the capital city of Dornegal, they discovered that the Coreway, a path to the ringing deeps below, had been broken and overrun by Nerubian forces. Moira met with Councilwood Merrick's to learn more, while Jaina, Thrall, Anduin, and Ilaria considered their next move.
So much chaos and destruction.
We have to regroup. Has anyone seen Khadgar?
We'll grieve him in time. But Thrall is right. Without reinforcements, we're at Xalatath's mercy. But no matter what she's planning, we must stop her.
Jaina and I will rally the Alliance and the Horde. But it will take some time for us to sail back here.
Right. In the meantime, we'll stay here and keep the survivors safe.
You will. Not me.
Illyria, we need your—
No, you don't. I can't keep anyone safe. But I can hunt down Xalatath. And make her pay.
I
Need to admit it, we have been caught unprepared by the Nerubians. Our processes focus on sustaining Dornogal and our declining population. Stormlord Belgrim's stalwart pride has kept him and the Stormriders capable fighters, but they are already stretched thin, and they are not builders. The Coreway's damage surpasses our ability to fix it, but that was not always so. I suppose if you wish to understand, you must learn more about us.
You are dismissed. The Titans uplifted 4 wards. The Council Ward, the Storm Ward, the Stone Ward, and the High Speaker, to keep the edicts and build the Coreway and its fortress, Dornogal. But the Titans left, and the machines stopped. The Unbound abandoned the edicts, and the High Speaker retreated to the Ringing Deeps. And now, the machine speakers are cut off from us, and we have no means to fix the Coreway. I bid you
In half,
welcome.
now our purpose is being tested. Titans, give us strength.
Must go.
Then it seems long past time you stood united. We need to find this Edelgon, rebuild ye Coreway, and take care of the Nerubians once and for all. You need a hammer?
With Midar and
an open
Anduin
hand?
weakened and Illyria nowhere to be found, it's up to us, Brumez, to clear the way for Thrall and Jaina's army if we had a hope to strike back at the Nerubians and Xalatath. But we cannot get to the Nerubians without the Coreway, and we cannot repair the Coreway without the Earthen's help. If Merix thinks this Edelgon and her Unbound are the only ones that can fix the Coreway, then we need to find her. Time to sharpen me smile and put on me diplomat hat. Are you with me, Brumez?
We will survive. If this Edelgon can fix the Coreway, we should seek her out. I'm willing to be a liaison, if ye be willing to speak with her.
You are correct. Storm Ward, new directive. Take them to Freywold Village.
I will comply. Follow me. If Merix wasn't Council Ward, I would have never agreed to do this. You do not grasp the magnitude of her betrayal, Outlander. I have no hope for our success.
Well, this should be interesting.
A potential solution to repairing the Coreway had been found, but repairing the fractures between the Earthen factions would be a monumental task.
Come on, Ebona. Stay with me.
I speak for the Unbound.
Edgorn tends to
But they
Evanna,
have no
a gravely
master.
injured earthen in the geothermal pool. With a focus directed solely on her wounded friend, she
Come
does not
back
notice
and
your
share
approach.
your experiences. Personal directive. Prioritize the wounded. We cannot fight if... unidentified. Another survivor from the crash?
I'm Moira, of the Dark Iron and Bronzebeard.
Baelgrim.
Stone Ward?
I am not the Stone Ward. You know that.
I know you abandoned your post.
And you abandoned us.
The Coreway was attacked. It must be repaired.
We were attacked too. You should have protected...
I can see there is some history between you. But if you haven't noticed, the Nerubians have you both in their sights. You need each other, age-old drama or not.
I will answer your
It seems I have little choice but to hear you and Baelgrim out.
Forge your
The last thing I expected today was to see Baelgrim, much less receive his help. But I guess since the Coreway was damaged, he has no choice. I do not know how to compute this. It is only logical to accept it. Here, mix this with mud and apply it to the injured.
This poultice can mend even our stone bodies. Baelgrim, your help is appreciated.
Have you heard anything?
I'm not sure what I expected to find, Carminia. Edelgon and her people have built a beautiful life for themselves. She cares for her people, and that I can respect. Now that we're here, we should help her, Brumez. If she once was Stoneward, then her people should still have the skills and resources to repair the Coreway. She and Baelgrim have a complicated history, I have no doubt, but they must put that aside now.
Must have been hard for you to walk away.
Yes, I was the Stone Ward. With the Stonebound, I built all of Dornegal, but I could not remain there. The Stonebound continued to mine and build and maintain. That was our edict. But after thousands of years, the Titans were silent, and yet we still built. My people wanted something more. Many began to drop their tools and leave for the wolds. I argued for them, that we all should be able to choose. But Baelgrim was furious, and Merrick's would not defy the Titans either. And so, I joined my people here.
Leaving all you know for what you think is right, that takes some courage.
Or faulty programming. We are free, but we did choose to live unprotected. And now, my people suffer again.
Well, I may be an outlander, but I think you're in the right. And these Oathsworn should be protecting you. Having a different opinion doesn't make you any less earthen.
That is not Baelgrim's assessment.
Well, let's hope you'll come around. For now, we can only help ourselves and get your people healed.
I need Findorn and Tregor brought to the pool. Good. Now for Ebona. hesitating.
My Stormrook can take her to Dornegal. Perhaps the healers there can help.
Pilgrim, thank you. Yes.
Thank you. It's been a long time since I've received help from Outlanders, or the Earthsworn.
Go where you will.
The Nerubian attack was repelled, and the Unbound began work on Coreway repairs. But the Storm Riders faced another threat. Their rookery was in danger. Baelgrim traveled to the rookery to investigate the issue.
I know the Unbound can repair and unblock the Coreway expediently, but I also know the Nerubians. If they see an opportunity for an ambush, they will take it. With their backs turned in our focus on the Coreway, we are prime targets. I need to rally my Storm Riders and form a perimeter around Dornegal in case of an attack from within or from without. Meet me outside the Storm Perch. I will call upon my troops from there.
Outside the Storm Perch. We will rally the Storm Riders and protect the Unbound. Over here. We will fly to the rookery together.
Once the Storm Riders are gathered, we will form a perimeter around the Coreway to protect the workers. The Nubians will not catch us unaware a second time. Let me know when you are ready to go.
Before us stands the Storm Perch, Outlander. It is the command center and rookery for all Storm Riders. This is highly irregular. Why are these Storm Rooks tethered here?
Thank the Titans you are here. The Storm Perch has been breached, and the Storm Riders corrupted. Hurry! If we free these Storm Rooks, we can fly there and try to end this madness.
What are you doing? Stop this!
I need a hug. I am out of range.
What is that? Oh, while you go to the roosts, I will distract them here. We can link up later.
Gorin, what have you done?
The title, the glory, it should have been mine, Baelgrim. You never deserved to be Stormward!
I left Gorin, my second, in charge of the Storm Perch when I left to investigate your Dalaran's crash. What has that traitor allowed to happen in my absence? activate Goran myself for this sacrilege. Finally, I thought I'd have to fight Goran on my own. Come, Outlander. We will press forward and rescue who we can.
I am out of range.
Has been changed by some dark influence.
I need a target.
Go, find Volkmar. He will take you to safety.
Come then, face me. I will stand proud on the debris of your corpse. I command this rookery by right. Your death is my directive.
Too far away.
Crushed by my power.
I need to be closer.
The same dark magic that was emanating from the Storm Riders is more powerful here.
What is that? What did Goran bring here?
We have to take it down. Take out the creatures channeling on that core.
I need a
Too far away. Target. I am out of range. No matter. Let's destroy it.
Join us.
Let us return to the Council. I must report to them.
I've tracked the Nerubians to a burrow near the meadery. They must be after the Cinder Brew.
And without the Storm Riders...
The entire rookery? Steve, at least the source is destroyed. Well, I meant the loss of so many Storm Riders, but the corruption had spread to Dornogal.
Was cleansed, yet a terrible cost was paid for it. Belgrim rushed to the nearby meadery, intent on bringing the Nerubian assault to an end.
follow
The
the
Nerubians will
Council's
strike out in anger and
directives.
pride, which is exactly what we want. They'll swarm the meadery soon, seeking to punish us for attacking their burrow. We will hold them here on the ground while you take to the skies. When Zurich appears to command his army, we will light the fuse. Windbrand, scrounge together some supplies we can use to corral the Nerubians. Set them up quickly and we'll set you up on a stormwalk. Go.
From the north.
Place our defenses in their path. The honey will slow them down, and the mead and pollen will help us tear through them. We are out of time. Come, let us get you on a storm rook. It is my oath-sworn duty to protect the doorway. The edicts are my guide.
Prepare yourselves. They are coming.
We will keep them gathered by the kegs, thin out the swarm, and stop them from getting past us.
And from wrecking my meadery before we do.
They're chewing through the fuses.
still have 2 fuses left. Keep fighting. Keep drawing them in.
No! They severed all of the fuses!
Stay focused. These monsters cannot leave here alive. Outlander, leave this to me.
The fuses! We can't ignite the kegs!
I must fulfill my edict.
What? Forget the edicts!
I cannot. That is why it must be me. You must guide the Earthen.
Pilgrim!
One last ride, then you're free. Syrinx! My directive is to protect this isle, and the Earthen. All the Earthen. Glory to the Titans! Long live the Earthen!
Baelgrum. Oh, twisting paths.
He's gone. We did it, but he's gone.
Syrinx is dead. We did it. It is over. Baelgrum did it. We dealt a heavy blow to the Nerubians, but Baelgrum, he was infuriatingly rigid, and we argued ceaselessly, but in the end, he was a defender of our people. All of them. Baelgrum sacrificed himself to vouchsafe the Isle of Dawn from the Nerubians. Everyone needs to know that, and we can't let the Nerubians force our hand like that again. Go back to Merrick's in Dornegal. Tell him we will come soon. We just need a moment here.
The Coreway's repairs must continue. It's what Baelgrum would have wanted. Speak freely and honestly. Baelgrum and I were rivals. We both became wards at the same time. Each of us weighed our accomplishments and accolades against the others. Whom had the Titans favored more? But we were like 2 rams in a yoke, pulling together. Him with his storm rooks, me with my quarry and forge. Dornegal needed us both in equal measure. But it all started to fall apart. The Coreway, the Archive. There began a time of despair as we pieced everything together. I saw what it was doing to our people, and so did Baelgrum. My logic led me away from the Titans. His said we needed them more than ever. I thought he would never forgive me for leaving him alone, yoked to Dornegal. But in the end, if the both of us weren't so thick-headed, I can't help but think we could have avoided his fate. Dornegal has lost its protector, and I've lost a friend.
Repairs on the Coreway were nearing completion. Edelgon returned to Dornegal, and met with Councilwood Merricks to discuss their next steps. Repairs on the causeway were nearing completion. Edelgon returned to Donegal and met with Councilwood Merricks to discuss their next steps.
I see you return alone, Outlander. I presume not all went well. Conversation
Help of Avercon's
initiated.
workers. The major repairs on the causeway's machinery are complete. Titan's willing. It will soon be fully functional once again.
Conversation
You're alive,
terminated.
but what are the others?
Pity. Very well.
We heard the echo
You
of the
are
explosion from here. I presume you have found victory, but your solitary arrival suggests not all is well.
Must
What
go.
happened?
Tell me what has happened.
Council Ward, we
have bad news. Greetings,
We must know what Balgrim did for us.
It will take time to fully repair the Coreway, but the Outlanders can descend to the Ringing Deeps. The Earthen of the Isle of Dorn will support their endeavor, no matter what the edicts say. If we can bring the machine speakers back into the fold as well, then the Council will truly stand complete.
Thank you, Council Ward. Now, let's clear the last of that rubble. Conversation initiated.
The edicts must be followed.
May we all learn from Balgrim's valor. He died to preserve our people, our unity. We must not let that be in vain.
Outlander, I will accompany you to the Ringing Deeps. It is my home, and it too may need defending.
Onward and downward it is then. We'd best follow after Speaker Brinth and see what state the Nerubians have left her home in. Magni, Dagran, and I will accompany you down in due time. Would you mind roving ahead and making sure there's a warm welcome awaiting us?
Yourself, champion. We need you. Well, I'm listening. Dagran, are you ready to go down? You don't have to. You can stay at the archive if you like.
No, Ma. I've learned so much here. The world seems so new and old at the same time.
Good. I didn't want you to be in danger, but I'm glad to see adventuring suits you. You have always had a knack for history and culture. I already think of you as an advisor.
Really? Sometimes you will ask me questions, and if I'm excited about what you ask me, I can talk for hours.
Hours? I'd listen to you for days. I may not be impartial since you are my son, but you have a fine mind. You are the future of our people, and you have a lot to offer this world. Don't let anyone tell you different. There's nobody else I'd rather crash a city, meet new peoples, and jump down a dark hole with.
Thank you, Ma. I don't know what to say other than I'm excited to see what we discover together.
My arrow strikes.
Not be lulled into a false sense of victory, Broomers. Zelatath yet lives. So as long as she schemes in the shadows, the safety we've secured here is fleeting, just as it was in Dalaran. While Anduin and the Earthen tend to our wounded, I'll protect them the way I know best, by slaughtering all who threatened us.
Valyria, I heard you helped corner Xerix at the meadery. Thank you.
The Nerubians took so much from us. I will not let them do the same to the Earthen.
They've been good allies. And gracious hosts.
A welcome surprise, given that they've been living in isolation for thousands of years.
That may not entirely be the case. I asked about why they keep calling me Arathi. And apparently, an Arathi armada arrived on Kazalgar a number of years ago. They're said to have formed a settlement in the caverns beneath the island. It sounds impossible. But if it's true, I want to see it for myself. They could prove to be allies in our fight against Xalatath.
No. We've secured a measure of safety here. Don't abandon it to chase shadows in the dark.
Isn't that what you're doing?
I'm doing what I must. Hunting down every last Nerubian. Following their trail back to Xalatath. And claiming vengeance for our dead.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to...
Remain in Dornagal, Anduin. Leave the shadows to me.
Speaker Bryn, the High Speaker, has the situation under control.
The machine under control. The station is in ruins.
By the Titans, it looks like the Nerubians did a number on our station, but I see no spidery fiends here, only struggling machine speakers.
Task resumed.
Seeing legitimate concerns, we have to do something about the Nerubians. Even if the High Speaker won't. If he won't do something, I will. The High Speaker sent me to the surface because I wasn't reasonable. I think we should have a chance to reason with him. We need to go to Gundagas. I've been gone too long. The sounds of industry, of our people's life force, they're but faint echoes of a better time. Instead of fuel and oil, these caverns reek of despair. This place is broken. I can fix it. I know I can.
Outlanders, this is the realm of the machine. And I am the High Speaker. And who is this? Brinth? I almost forgot I sent you away. I have been busy addressing our greatest problem. The Awakening Machine. What distractions have you brought before me this time, Prince?
These Outlanders crashed on our shores.
I have no time for your misadventures.
High Speaker, the Nerubians.
Enough! Outlanders, you may wander where you will. But when you are done, return from whence you came. The High Speaker has spoken!
What is your
So much for
query?
reason. The Ringing Deeps has plenty of problems, and the High Speaker is obviously distracted. He sounds obsessed. Rubens, if you and your companions can help us solve some of our challenges here, maybe I can convince the Machine Speakers to help you against the Nerubians. That's a problem
The
that
town of
concerns us all.
Taylor and its foreman hadn't been heard from in weeks, yet High Speaker Eric was discouraging any investigation. Magni and Dagran decided to discover what had happened.
We heard you! We're here to help!
What's happening to them?
A Scarden transformation in progress. Fascinating. Stay back, lad!
Get away from him!
Granda! That surge of energy! The Scarden's reaction! How did you do that?
I don't know. We'll figure it out later. I can hear more coming.
Trinkets, yes. Pretty trinkets.
Look, I'm not dead
Dagran
yet.
was right. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised by that any longer. All the signs suggest that there's something in this cave. Maybe the foreman is hiding here. Maybe she can give us some answers from
Sometimes
this fella.
destiny whispers,
Let's see what's inside.
Sometimes she shouts. Is that the foreman? You were right, lad. Come on, we can't let that thing out of this cave.
Too far away.
We were too late. How many times have I been too late?
Wait,
Don't
Granda.
have a target.
Look in the water.
That was her, the foreman.
that's an
It had to
image,
be. After all that, she was already gone.
No rest for we heroes, eh, champion?
What is that? The thing the Scarden dropped before it died? I think I've seen something like that before.
Keep your eyes open.
Trinkets,
That
yes.
gem must
Pretty
contain the foreman's memories.
trinkets.
You speak the truth? Your artifact will repair the awakening machine?
It will perfect the machine. Your struggle, your suffering will be at an end. All will awaken because of you.
Because of me?
Your people will be restored, reborn, improved, and they will laud you as their savior.
Yes. All earthen will awaken.
Give me something to figure
Oh,
out.
this is bad, isn't it? The foreman witnessed this conspiracy at the Hall of Awakening. Then she travelled back to Taylok with her memory gem. She tried to warn the others, but she was infected, and her transformation was swift. She sealed herself in this cave, but her corruption was still spread. And the High Speaker knew what would happen. The High Speaker is behind all of this. We've got to warn Brinth. We've got to warn the world.
Oh, are you headed out?
We've got what we came for. We need to return to Gundagars. Brinth has to know what happened here. We'll go on ahead, Brumez. Meet us in Gundagars.
Zalatath gave the High Speaker the means to restart the machine. And it's creating Scarden.
We have to tell Brinth. Hurry!
trinkets.
Thank you for looking into the mystery plaguing Taylock. What did you find?
When confronted, the High Speaker retreated into the Machine of Awakening, with Magni, Dagran, and Moira in pursuit.
No time to catch our breath. The High Speaker is fleeing to the Earthen's most sacred machine. We need to follow him. Remember, we're doing this for the Earthen, for justice, for all the brothers and sisters and comrades who fall into the High Speaker's hubris.
May your hammer strike true. Brinth is already inside the Hall of Awakening. Let's move!
I can hardly believe it. This place dates back to the time of the Titans.
Time for that later, Dagran. We've a fight in our hands!
High Speaker Eric refuses your entry. High Speaker will pray.
I'll get the door.
Intruders, activate the defenses.
I need to target something first.
Champion! Those bombs have enough firepower to destroy the turrets. Hurry! We need to catch up to Brinth. We're near a stone vault. That's where the dormant earth are stored.
Those Earthen awaken
I need a
garden.
Get those doors open, lad. And fast.
This configuration? I've read about this. Proper alignment of the rooms.
I do not have a target.
All these garden, twisted into something they never asked to become.
I am out of range.
Stay near me, champion. I'll heal your wounds.
in here.
I need a target. I need to target something first. I need to target something. It is too far away.
I've got it. We can proceed.
So many Scarden. If only we'd known about them sooner.
So, you're relentless, vindictive, and misguided. Perhaps my golems can show you the error of your ways.
I am out of range.
I'll be damned if I let Bryn's people be turned into monsters.
This room seems different. Do the walls seem older to you?
I've seen rooms like this before. There's Titan machinery in here.
Outside the earthen rebuilt the machines, but the oldest ones remain unchanged.
It is time to step down, High Speaker. Everyone knows what you've done.
What I've done? Saved us all? I have found a path to our salvation.
You would have us all live as Skarden?
Better to live as a Skarden than die as an Earthen. It is done! Now, with this power,
All Earthen shall awaken.
We've lost them all. It's over.
Granda, you can stop this. I've seen you wield Azeroth's gift. It's you. You're the only one who can save them.
Magni. It is time.
Azeroth, let your blessing pass to them. You did it, Granda. You saved them.
She let me go. You woke me. Who are you? I'm Magni. Magni. But who am I? Whoever you want to be.
You need a
Gone?
hammer?
He's really
And an
gone?
open hand.
As far as I'm considered, he just abdicated his authority. I don't know where he fled, and I don't care. Now that the Awakening machine is operational again, step up and set things right.
Leader of the machine speakers, completing the Earthen Council. Xalatath's deal was thwarted, and the machine of Awakening was no longer producing Skaarden. Instead, a new generation of Earthen had been awakened. Word of a familiar kingdom, Arathi, led Anduin Wrynn to traverse even farther into Azeroth's depths.
The Isle of Kazalgar figured into Xalatath's plans, and it was up to the champions of Azeroth to thwart them. King Anduin Wrynn, Illyria, and the champions traveled deeper into Azeroth. Arriving at a place known as Hallowfall, it quickly becomes apparent that this place has also been touched by the machinations of Xalatath.
How well do you know these Arathi? Do you think they could be good allies against Xalatath?
We know the Nerubians were at war with the Arathi despite their isolation. We, Unbound, would have aided them.
Am I needed?
Yes, I'm glad our paths have crossed. Edelgon has been telling me about a cavern called Hallerfall. She's told me the people there are called the Arathi. I cannot imagine that they are related to the ancient human kingdom, but it can't be a coincidence. Edelgon's people have fruitful contact with them some time ago. Whatever happened, I hope to repair that relationship and gain their aid. Please meet me at the Hallerfall gate.
But we had no access to the core way, and helping another culture was outside the Oathsworn's edicts.
Perhaps they need our help as well. Thank you for your help, Edelgon.
By the light, it shines as brightly as the sun.
I will always
Are those airships? But we're underground.
Find out if the people of Hallerfall will stand with us as allies, Brumez.
I hear the radiant song. Is it coming from that crystal?
Trinkets, yes. Pretty trinkets.
A lamp
Friendly
lighter
outsiders
brings
are not
hope.
common in Hallerfall, only enemies emerging from the shadow, but you seem comfortable in the light despite how unusual it may appear. I would welcome you were we not in the midst of a crisis. Many in Hallerfall will call you outsider. I would call you friend. I would also ask for your help if you are no stranger to combat. Desperate times forge strong relationships. General Steelstrike ordered the army to fall back from the Nerubian onslaught. In doing so, she abandoned a lamplighter and many troops to the darkness. I may not be able to save them on my own, but with your help I may succeed. If you're willing, ride with me or meet me there.
I'm Farron, lamplighter of Hallerfall. I have a relief cart prepped for the war. Will you join me?
Anduin. I'm an adventurer, exploring Kazalgar with my friend. That crystal.
Star. We call it a star. Beladar, the Emperor's vision of holy light.
A vision of light. Deep under the ground.
We're the Hallerfall expedition of the Arathi Empire. We followed our Emperor's sacred vision across the sea to fight in Renalash, the final battle between light and dark. As we crossed the sea, we were
Trinkets,
caught in storm.
yes.
The fleet
Pretty
was
trinkets.
enveloped in golden radiance. In a flash, our entire armada was transported down here.
You've been down here fighting the Nerubians ever since?
I was just a child. The only child when we were marooned. The Nerubians have never ceased their hostility. They crawl up from their kingdom seeking a fight and try to drag us down into the darkness. Steelstrike's army does well beneath Beladar's light. Those bugs are good at extinguishing hope. We lamplighters have trained to charge into the darkness. We save those who are lost and keep the Dawn Towers lit. We're here.
The sacred
Great Chiron! You're alive!
Farron, your courage acquits you well, young lamplighter.
Outsider, the Nerubians took us by surprise. The army went into retreat when the wall was breached. I've been keeping them away from this tower, but I could certainly use your help.
Champion fought off the Nerubians. Faerun realized lighting a nearby Dawn Tower would aid the Arathi in their efforts. Anduin reunited with Ilaria, who is still in pursuit of Xalatath.
Trinkets, yes. Pretty
Rumors. Varian went to light Dawn Tower. Cita keeps the light of the sacred flame shining upon Hellowfall. Chiron is there as well. It's hard to imagine that any beacon could outshine their star Beladar, but I am eager to see this new expression of light. Maybe by the Dawn Tower, and we can see how the sacred flame of the Arathi helps to safeguard these long-lost cousins of mine.
Whose Beladar shines as brightly as the sun? How much more light will the Dawn Tower bring? I will help.
Ronan says these Dawn Towers, with the Lamplighters' aid, keep the Arathi ready for whatever darkness comes. Do you feel ready, Brumez?
I hear the radiant song. What is happening?
It's Beladar, our star. It shifts between the light and this. The Dawn Towers hold back the darkness with the sacred flame, but the light always returns.
The stars are devoured, and they light a candle. You know how this ends, Illyria. Inevitably, the void consumes everything.
Show yourself, monster!
You know where to find me. Deeper in the darkness.
There's a chill in the air. I will scout ahead.
Be careful, Illyria.
We owe our serf.
Farron, watch the outsiders. It's dangerous to travel alone.
We cannot
It's hard to
hide
see the
from evil.
destruction here, knowing how well the wall has served us for so long. Hard to think about the soldiers who died defending it, and those that will die because we don't have its defensive advantage. Hellfall is a holy place, Brumez. Here we guard the Emperor's vision, Beladar. It is our faith in the sacred flame which prevents it from shifting forever into shadow.
Despite everything, the
In
Arathi
time,
find
Brumez,
joy.
Beladar has fallen dark for a time, but now we have our own light to hold back the darkness.
If you are lost in darkness, we are here to help.
Xalatath reached out and made a deal with Aelric. Power in return for turning the sacred flame of Hallowfall's Dawn Towers into dark fire. Aelric Lead was once a proud lamplighter. Yet, over time, he found both his hope and his faith began to fade. Beladar was no beacon. There was no sacred flame to be found. The light had abandoned them all long ago, but the darkness offered freedom and power. And so he formed the Order of Night, recruiting the fearful and faithless to his cause.
When shadow falls, lamplighters rise.
An Arathi Dawn Tower, once a beacon of the sacred flame, had been corrupted by a lamplighter who joined the sinister Order of Night.
Trinkets, yes. Pretty
Light of the Flame.
I
The
searched
Kobe's
each
have
day
never
for
attacked in
a
such
beam
numbers
structure.
before. We need to push them back, and we need to stop whatever it is they are doing to the Eternal
Our
Flame.
holy
We
mission
need to
takes
take their
its toll.
veneration grounds back from the Kobe's. Bring them back and pave a bloody path through them. We need to stop whatever it is happening at the Eternal Flame. If they manage to corrupt it like they did at the tower, I don't even want to imagine what will
Caution
happen.
is warranted.
It sends 3 beacons of void ahead, all funneling their power into one massive font of darkness. You will need to kill them. With them dead, I can bring down the shield.
I will not fail again.
Arathi, push back the Kobis. Make them regret ever stepping onto our hallowed lands.
The Heart manipulates the Kobis through their hunger, and the Arathi through their fear.
Closer.
Yes, yes! Night falls! Renelas begins!
I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I need a target.
Join me in the shadows. Bring the Harbinger joy.
Elric's ritual is the source of this darkness.
Lost the eternal flame. Out of the Empire, we've lost everything.
The day of
Now we just need to
darkness
deal with
draws
the shield.
strength from the darkness. So do I.
We are surrounded by dangers.
What have you learned?
Excellent. Now to break through the shield.
They will not escape.
I pray for the flame to show us the way.
Eladar has turned to shadow. We must retreat back to Merildar. No. We need to destroy Elric first. Take him down, then we retreat.
I am on the hunt.
This odious man, he reminds me of Darkhan Drathir. Let's hope he stays
Elric
dead.
says the shadows will save him. He should see what true power looks like.
She has taken an interest.
How could any Arathi be in league with such monsters? The sacred flame is lost. Fall back!
No. We cannot keep retreating from the darkness. Our fear has overshadowed our faith. Beledar may have guided us, but it is not what will save us. Stand with me against the shadow. Show this Harbinger the true strength of the Arathi.
And if you fall against the darkness, what will we do then?
It's what we always say, General. The light will return. Even if someone else carries the torch. We are the seekers of light. We are the holders of hope. In the very heart of shadow. Together, we guide the way.
This land was not what we expected.
May the light bless Faerun. I thought the eternal flame lost. I thought this was the end of hope and the death of our people.
Much like the High Speaker of the Earthen, Aelric Lead had also made a deal with Xalatath at the expense of his own people. The faith of the Arathi was shaken, but Faerun reignited the light and faith in them all. Alleria, Anduin, and Faerun sought to traverse even deeper into the world in pursuit of Xalatath, but they found the Nerubians waiting.
I will see you through the shadow.
Let everyone we can. The reckoning is ready. Let's make these spiders pay. Blood for blood.
More Nerubians are on the way. Board the ship.
We have to get out of here, now!
Where's Anduin?
The light will return. Even if someone else carries the torch.
did they take him? Do you see, Anduin?
They dragged him down! I lost track of him.
Ash! We can't let them reach Merodal! Blast them apart! The sacred flame protects us!
Darkness hungers. Let's give Zalatath's forces a taste of their own shadows.
Out of range.
We've beaten them back. Let's get Anduin.
Hold on. We don't know what's down there. Reinforcements are on the way. We could wait.
We'll lose his trail.
You're right. Let's make those monsters pay for everything they've done. They were ready for us. Brace yourselves!
When shadow
Fools
falls,
we are.
lamplighters rise.
Anduin had been lost, but Ilaria was certain he could be found, as well as the mysterious creature who'd aided them out of the blue.
We crashed, the Nerubians were upon us in an instant. We would have lost nearly everyone we brought with us had someone not intervened. I do not know who or what stepped in on our behalf. But if there is even a shred of hope that we have allies in this place, then we must seize upon it and refuse to let go.
If you are lost in darkness, we are here to...
We need to regroup.
There's no time. You find the others. I'll find Anduin.
Ashes! She's gone! Whoever saved us earlier clearly isn't a friend to the Nerubians. Seek her out. I'll get everyone to safety.
Trinkets, yes. Pretty trinkets.
So, you survived the ambush. Impressive. You have found me.
See, many things threaten the Great Roots, though I admit that this black blood seems particularly virulent. Who I am is none of your concern. I've watched you since you and yours started trekking through the depths. I think you have a good heart. I think you'll understand the threat that this black blood seems to pose to our world. For now, that will have to be enough. I'm not at liberty to say more. It is where you see before you, blood of ancient enemies that has coalesced deep within the earth. The black blood was dislodged when the world itself suffered a grievous wound. It has been spreading ever since, and it is dangerous. That is all you need to know.
Your path leads you deep, stranger.
Ah, you survived. Excellent. You have much to do.
Let nature take its course. I shall watch.
This is not exactly the place for a long talk, so I'll be brief. These roots you see are a part of something much greater than you know, and it is my job to protect them. If it isn't obvious to you already, this place is teeming with writhing black blood. If we do not act, it will spread deeper and further still. Want allies? Fine. Help me cleanse this place and protect these roots, and I will at least hear you out.
Do not fear the dark.
Truthfully, I don't care what the Nerubians are plotting. They are not the first upstart people seeking power, and they certainly won't be the last. The problem is how they're going about it. I fear that tampering with this black blood will threaten far more than the delicate ecosystems of Kazalgar. We must make sure that they never return to this pit again. Their equipment is still strewn throughout the pit. Destroy as much of it as you can manage.
Wild guide you well. The black blood is dangerous, especially in Nerubian hands. End their efforts here. I will meet you above, if you survive again. So, you made it out alive. I knew I was right about
You have shown your true form. Or when this is forbidden.
The black blood spreads deeper every day. We need their aid.
We need nothing from them.
Enough! We both know our charge. They are of this world, and they too seek to defend it.
On Haya. She speaks with the song of the world. You know it, as do I.
The others will hear of this.
At least it will not be the first tradition we have broken.
Go, all of you. I will join you soon. Ah, you hail from above. The world watches.
Through your sweat and my spell work, we managed to at least contain the problem to this blighted cavern. Still, what a disaster. If this is what one cave of the stuff can do, I shudder to think what the Nerubians might do with more of it.
May you lend your song to hers. The world watch over you. Wild guide you
Nerubians are
will.
bold people, but this seems extreme, even for them.
Orvena was not the only ally found underground. While Ilaria left in search of Anduin, a Nerubian called the Widow Arachni, the Weaver, sought out the champion in pursuit of mutual interests.
I received an invitation, or rather you have, Brumez. Here's a request to meet with the Vizier. That name rattles even the most wealthy and powerful figures in the City of Threads. Gaining this individual as an ally could seal our victory against Ansaric's horrid little shadow for good. You're to meet with them in the burrow. Use the pheromone dispenser here in my lair to mask yourself enough to enter safely.
But a face-to-face meeting with the Vizier could be quite the boon for my little conspiracy. And of course there's the matter of your ally. Go, see what you can unravel.
The Weaver gathered her allies close. General Anubizol joined her side, and the champion sought to find both Anduin and the Weaver's next ally, the Vizier, within the City of Threads. She provided a disguise of pheromones to allow the champion unimpeded traversal within the city, as long as sharp-eyed guards were avoided.
You are expected inside the first facility on your left. Ah, welcome. I am Executor Nizrek, also known as the Vizier. Your willingness to meet humbles me.
My friend, you made it. Sorry for the cloak and dagger. We just couldn't risk being discovered.
I wish we could sit down and catch each other up properly, but as always, time is never on our side. When the Nerubians dragged me away, I thought I was done for, but instead of being taken to a prison, I was brought here, to Executor Nizrek. We wish to exchange words, not blows, and in doing so I have learned that this city and its inhabitants are in dire need of aid. These aren't monsters, Brumez, they need our help.
Everyone
I realize how strange this all sounds, but I speak the truth. It surprises me little to see that you've made allies among the community. Yes, I'm alive and well. Not too much of a shock, I hope.
Inspire others to do better. I do
Sent
what I
these
can.
invitations to you and Illyria both. I'd have bet my father's sword you wouldn't let such a unique opportunity pass you by. It's what sets you apart from us all. Illyria, however, never mind. She's as cautious as she is assertive. I suppose I was hoping for the latter, but it's the former that's kept her alive. Perhaps she'll find us later on. For now, it's time you and my new acquaintance properly meet.
Executor Nizrek is one of Queen Ansarek's closest confidants.
Or so she surmises.
I understand that you have not only entered into an alliance with the Weaver, but they have also parlayed with our famed General Anub Azal as well. If I were to commit my own resources, we three elderly Nerubians would make quite the formidable triumvirate. The players and the board are set. Now tell me, Brumez, what game do they wish to play?
Time is short. Here are pheromones that will allow you into the bazaar. Apply them. Zalatath is a problem, to be certain, but the Queen is not being influenced. She has made a choice she believes in.
Back away from him, creature! Now!
Listen to me and lower your bow. He's an ally.
An ally? Dalaran fell because of them!
Illyria, we can end this war. But not if you loose that arrow.
Fine. But you best have a good explanation for this.
Quite the entrance. I should replicate it in the next cabinet meeting. Perhaps we should give them a private moment. Whilst we let them have it, would you hear out a small request of mine?
At the Vizier's behest, Anduin and Ilaria learned more of the Nerubians and of Queen Ansarek.
That stage in the distance is where Ansarek will give her Ascendance Day speech. You, Ilaria, and I shall make our way up one of the nearby towers and observe. If we are to turn her own citizens against her, then we must also gain as much first-hand experience with her tactics as we can manage. I've already told Illyria as much, but we cannot make our presence known. If we do run into any trouble, the Vizier has arranged for a set of gateway flyers at the edge of the burrows where we first met.
I do what I can.
In the course of time, through obedience to the light's guidance, one becomes more sensitive to its voice and its power.
And this I promise to you all. With our renewed strength, our kingdom shall be reborn!
I can feel the Void's influence upon her. She's Xalatath's creature now.
How could you know that? Illyria, we need to go.
Maybe you're right. Wait. She's here.
What?
Xalatath.
No!
For Khadgar.
Get the Queen to safety!
Move, now!
Repel the intruder!
The Vizier left us flyers to escape with at the end of this path.
The entire city is closing in. We'll need to fight our way there.
Overcrawlers! They would assassinate our beloved queen!
Illyria, what happened back there? This isn't you.
I had to take the shot. It was my chance to make up for Dalaran. For Khadgar.
You blame yourself? Illyria, that wasn't your fault.
I could have stopped it all if I had given in to the Void as I am fated to.
I need a hug.
I'll slay you myself. The Thane will arrive to your corpses.
I am out of range. I do not have a target.
Through the webs! We are not yet safe. I don't expect you to understand what I'm dealing with.
But I do. Let's try. Wait, get back!
Champion, slip through and take out the commander. We'll keep that swarm at bay for you. get a clear shot.
I need to target something.
The flyers are just up ahead.
Valeria, are you thinking of giving up? Giving in? I know what it's like. I can't fix things for you. But you know who you are. And I can listen. If you need me. What is that?
Taste the venom of my fangs, overcrawlers.
What now? Our flyers are dead! Jump! Have you lost your... Alright, fine, jumping it is.
I've seen you, Windrunner. Always alone. Pushing everyone away to embrace the hunt. Just like the monster you pretend not to be.
You're the only monster here.
Am I? You've slain hundreds to find me. Was that really all for Khadgar? Or is it just your nature to destroy? Come, Valeria. Embrace who you truly are.
Valeria. Valeria.
Valeria.
I know who I am.
Run all you like. I'm coming for all of you.
We're alive. Soaked, but alive.
Let's get to shore.
Made it, perhaps not as quietly as intended, but alive. Valeria and Anduin managed to escape the city of Threads, but Queen Ansaric's war against the Surface had to be stopped. Thrall and Jaina arrived with reinforcements from both Alliance and Horde and sought the aid of the Earthen for the battle ahead. Apologies for this part. For some reason, the audio is just lost for a little segment here. It comes up pretty soon again. My cinematic's going to start in a bit, and then it pops us way back in. So, not sure what happened there, so I can only apologize for this part. We are here to commit to the war officially, my friend. Would you bear witness to our resolve?
would like to do the honors? I, the Council Ward of Dornagal, declare that we are all unbound. Do you have
Titans,
an
what have they done?
The Titans had failsafes in place to punish their disobedient children. From the oceans, a colossal Titan machine arose to enact their wrath. A new generation of recently trained Storm Riders took to the skies to defend the Isle of Dawn. Fighting as one, they defeated the Colossus and proved their worth to all. With the factions united, and once more under the careful watch of the renewed Storm Riders, the Earthen were able to lend their aid to Azeroth's united forces.
Something seems very wrong. As the battle continues, each side has become more aggressive. Valeria seems to know something. She ran off at one point during the battle. We've been giving chase, but I cannot leave these soldiers to die. She's just ahead. We can reconvene with her together.
Everyone.
Illyria.
Khadgar?
This isn't the real fight.
The black blood. It's all around us. Tyrallion, I have to go.
What? The battle is about to turn.
We've played right into Zalatath's hands. But I know where she is. And I'm going to stop her.
I'm coming with you.
I know you would. But your place is here. I need you to trust me.
We'll be right with her.
Come back to me.
I always do.
This oppressive darkness. I can barely see beyond the airship's flame.
In my heart there is fire. A beacon in the dark.
Zalatath is here. I can sense her. We need to hurry.
But first we must find a way to let him struggle. Let your emotions run. Every moment of defiance charges the air around you and feeds into me.
It is too far away.
We owe our service to those in need.
We'll cover you, Farron. Focus on the brazier.
I need to target something first. I need a target. Do not have a target. I need to target something first. Not have a target.
There. We should be able to purify that flame. To me!
I need to target something first.
The priory has a light well in the middle of the courtyard. No doubt it has been tainted.
I am out of range.
Even the light burns with your rage as you carry candles into a starless night.
It is not rage, but hope that guides the way. Dawn is ever on the horizon, Harbinger.
The courtyard is clear. Purify the well.
The darkness has receded. Hurry, to the priory.
Darkness.
I need to do so.
Wait. What is that?
All that remains of Queen Neferis.
I need to target something. I do not have a target.
Your world is dying. Breathe deep and accept that you have caused your end.
Monster! The sacred flame protects us!
Too far away.
People shrouded in
Something's wrong. She's fighting against her will.
You mortals are the most wrathful creatures in existence. I've watched you break worlds, overthrow gods. Even the realm of death couldn't hold you. Your hunger for violence is insatiable. You lured us here, unleashed us upon the Nerubians, all to fuel the Black Blood's power. My power. This stops now. Your determination delights me. But I have risen from the ashes of countless empires. I have survived ordeals you cannot comprehend. You cannot kill me. I'm not aiming at you.
This changes nothing!
Khadgar! Oh no, no. I heard your voice. This can't be.
You did well. I knew you would stop her.
Stay with me, Khadgar. Don't let go. Danger lurks.
I will need immediate help. We'll have time for celebrations later.
Stay in love.
It's finally over, and I suppose it's time we lick our wounds. Head back to Donegal, champion. We'll be right there as soon as Khadgar is healthy enough to withstand travel.
There is much left to do. Fortune smiles on us today. The battle is won, and in victory, we've had a dear friend return to us.
Excellent.
See our old queen in such a state. Your discretion and civility in this situation is a boon. We will take her back to Az-Kahet and see if any of her former life is retained in her. If not, then we'll deal with it ourselves.
Queen Neferessa's life to secure victory. And yet you spared her. Words cannot capture my gratitude. I will escort my queen home and bring word of your deeds to my conspirators. Return to the surface for now, and know that you will forevermore have allies in Az-Kahet.
You address
Do you have an
the
appointment?
Council Ward of... And so the battle is won. Champion, all of Kaz Algar owes you a tremendous debt. When you first arrived on our shores, we were fractured and divided. But you showed us the path to becoming whole again.
You reignited our drive for purpose, and to define the parameters of our own existence.
We see now that traditions can change and evolve, and even be broken, if necessary.
The Orathi no longer cower in darkness. We bring the light in our hearts wherever we go.
This council stands stronger than ever before, with new friends and allies by our side. And we have you to thank for it.
Our battle
Well,
has been hard fought,
I'm listening.
but there is still much to come.
You may take your leave.
When at last the forces of Azeroth came for Queen Ansarek and her people, Xal'atath did nothing to stop them. On the brink of death, Ansarek called out to the Harbinger, but Xal'atath held no pity for the fallen queen. In the end, the Nerubian leader was simply not enough. And with her dying breath, Ansarek learned the true lesson of the Void. Only the strongest survived. Those that did not were worth neither mourning nor remembering.
You select allies, Anduin, Illyria, and the champions escape Xal'atath's clutches. But not with the last encounter with her. Champions in Illyria were invited to Undermine by Gazlo as the peoples of Khazalgar and beyond began to unite against Xal'atath and her Dark Heart.
Although the Dark Heart was broken, Xal'atath knew the goblins of Undermine were capable of its repair, and Jaster Gallywix was easily manipulated. A deal was struck.
I see you are already making good use of the Black Blood.
Xal'atath, nice to see you. What brings you here?
It has been some time. Is everything proceeding as planned?
The repairs have been more challenging than expected. The costs alone
are irrelevant.
Of course. I just need more time.
Do not disappoint me.
Don't you worry. I won't.
Whatever the Ethereals are seeking, they will not have it. Just moments ago, these Ethereals appeared out of nowhere. They attacked Noggenfogger and attempted to haul him off. I made short work of the first attackers, but they keep coming. Now they're searching every building and killing anyone who stands in their way. I don't know what they're looking for, but we can't allow them to continue this slaughter. As soon as the Ethereals attacked phase resonance, tore open rifts throughout the area. The rifts are gone, but the Ethereals can return while their resonance remains. This is how they call more soldiers and communicate with their commanders. We need to destroy that resonance. You may earn us the eye of whoever is behind this attack, but I gladly invite them to stop us.
Stay alert. Hopefully that resonance will give us an idea of who's behind this attack.
on my trail, are you? I knew I could trust you to be diligent.
That sounds like another Shadow God Ethereal. A minion of the Void.
I am out of range.
We knew you would chase the Dark Heart, and that we would have to take it fast.
Too far away. Target something first.
The goblin hid it well while it was repaired, but you all were so resourceful.
They let us do the work for them.
The Dark Heart will be ours. You would be wise to fulfill your little pursuit.
They do not know who they're dealing with. Find
The Ethereals were not
path
expecting to meet resistance here. They were wrong. The Dark Heart was in the Undermine all this time. I should have known. If the Ethereals reach the Dark Heart before we do, all will be lost. Do not let the Ethereals find the Dark Heart before we do. Gazlo needs to be informed. We must gather our forces and find the Dark Heart. Quickly.
We must tell Gazlo. We will need our full forces if we are to find the Dark Heart before the Ethereals do.
Why'd they attack you, Marin?
I know everything. The warehouse, the Kajamite, the Dark Heart being kept there.
We get things done. Get out there and get to it. You could have told us.
Gallowix has my wife in that warehouse. I couldn't talk.
But you just did. We'll be retrieving the Dark Heart now. My apologies.
Gallowix has got the Dark Heart in his warehouse, then we need to get to that warehouse. We were out of time before, but now we're really out of time. The Ethereals are going to beat us to the warehouse, but we might still be able to beat them to the Dark Heart. Come on.
Nice jet.
I'll hunt down that Ethereal and keep him away from the warehouse.
We'll get the hostages safe and find the Dark Heart. Renzik, Champ, you're with me. Grimla, get Marin to Bilgewater headquarters and send word to Rebel Gas.
Trinkets, yes. Pretty trinkets. Trinkets, yes. Pretty trinkets. Trinkets, yes. Pretty trinkets.
At least the Ethereals took care of most of the Dark Fuse. That's good. Probably. While Alira looks for the Dark Heart, we need to look for the hostages. He's hoping that they're still safe. They left some ambushes behind, but we've got the best of SI7 on our side. You think you see one of them hiding? point him out to Renzik. He'll toss a smoke bomb. They'll flush him out and stun him, so we can turn the tables.
Huh? It's lonely at the top. Careful. Ethereals like to hide. They might be watching the place.
I'm up here! Get me loose from these chains!
I do not have a target.
Is someone out there? Hobart, you're Bilgewater. Why did Gallywix grab you?
Because I'm a genius. That's why he wasted my time making these weapons for him. Meanwhile, he ran off to his little cave over there to work on the Dark Heart.
Ready for action. You scurvy, dark-fused dogs. I'd kill them myself if they weren't already dead.
Hey! Hey! Help me! Please!
Closer.
What happened? What were all those bandage monsters? Where's Marin?
He's waiting for you back at Bilgewater headquarters. The way's clear. I've got some explosives on me.
Such as a safe, Gallywix doesn't have any leverage on any of the cartels anymore. Time to finish this. This barricade looks intentional. Hobart and Gallywix went off to a cave, and I'd say this sure looks like one. Gallywix has to have the Dark Heart in there. Help me blast this barricade open and get ready to fight.
Yep, looks like we've got work to do. You wanna do us the honors, champ? Let's go.
Trinkets, yes.
Security, deal
Pretty
with these
trinkets.
You're too late, Goslow, buddy. You'll never beat me to a good deal. Gallywix! Oh, I was just about to send that on to Zalatan. Repair work's all finished. Not holding out or nothing. I swear. Ah!
Whatever Zalatath promised you, Gallywix, it ain't worth it.
Get it right. I'll remember this. This is my town. And when I come back, I'm gonna bury you under it.
Damn it! I only lost track of the ethereal for a moment, and that was enough. Don't assume victory.
Bilge water on.
This is over. Let's leave.
Huh? Lovely as top.
It seems your time has run out, Gallywix.
Zalatath, you got here just in time. There.
Where is the Dark Heart?
What? What do you mean? I handed it over to your ethereal pal.
You gave it to the ethereals?
He wasn't working for you? I didn't know. I swear. Hey, we can still fix this. Just help me stomp this rebellion.
You have outlived your usefulness. But I will enjoy watching them tear you apart.
I don't need you. I don't need anyone. You hear me? Each and every one of you upstarts is gonna pay in blood.
Gallywix's stranglehold on the goblins of Undermine and their experiments with black blood drew the attention of Gazlo. He contacted Ilaria, aware of her pursuit of Zalatath, and together they traveled to the city. There, they were ambushed by an unexpected ethereal attack.
After so long, Master, it is time. The Harbinger's failure has opened the way. The vast power she placed within this dark heart will give you new life. So come, Lord Demencius. Come feast upon this universe. Let your darkness reign forevermore.
We've all heard it, old friend. The voice of our greatest fear.
Demencius is rising, Venari. And should he assume his full power,
he will devour all that exists.
just as he did to our beloved homeworld, Koresh.
What's up?
The rebellion against Gallywix was successful, but the Dark Heart was lost. Soon after, Ilaria received a request from Locust Walker, her mentor. Long ago, his homeworld of Koresh was torn apart by Demencius, a terrible creature of the Void. Locust Walker had received a vision from a mysterious ally that spelled doom for the remnants of Koresh and the rest of the cosmos.
The commander of the Shadow Guard, Shadowlord Elzar, has assaulted this shelter of the Trust. I am preoccupied with assisting these injured brokers. I dare not leave, or their soul energies will pour out. I must depend on you, Brumez. Venture forth and eliminate Shadowlord Elzar. His demise will cripple the Shadow Guard's assault on Tazavesh. The fate of the city rests on your shoulders.
Locust Walker and I will safeguard the injured. You handle the invasion, Commander.
We will feed this city to the all devouring. The void conquers all.
I need to target something first.
Without their leader, the Shadow Guard's assault on Tazavesh is crippled. For that you have my gratitude. However, do not let this victory lull you into a false sense of security. There are darker forces at play, far more dangerous than the Shadow Guard. To resist them, we will need every advantage we can get, even those we would not normally consider.
The Shadow Guard would have won if not for your allies' warning. It's time we were introduced.
But Illyria, we've already met.
You. No. We need her.
I see you haven't changed at all.
You have joined forces with her. Have you lost your mind?
We are desperate. If Dimensius is revived, then all worlds will be devoured.
You broke my dark heart, Illyria. Without it, I cannot prevent Dimensius's return. At least, not on my own.
This is madness. We cannot trust her.
I'm not asking you to trust her. I'm asking you to trust me.
Trinkets, yes.
I know what you think, Brumez. Please understand that even the worst enemies sometimes must work together to defeat an even greater evil. I can't say that I like it, but there is no other way. If anyone knows how to defeat Dimensius and remove this threat from this world, it is her. Please trust me. I know what is at stake. When Koresh was destroyed, it scattered fragments of Dimensius across the great dark beyond. Under the guise of vengeance, Nexus King Salhadar sought out untethered fragments of the Void Lord, only to collect them and forge him in adventure. Dimensius threatens us once more. There is no one who knows his methods better than his former Harbinger, Zalatath. I would not say that we can trust her, we can work with her. She fears the All-Devouring's wrath after her betrayal. We can't afford to turn away any potential ally. Think how many we will save from the Void Lord's hunger. Get your bearings in this city. The four of us save together. I will convince Illyria.
With that monster.
Windrunner, Dimensius, stirs. You must trust us. We have no better options.
Why are you surprised to see me here, my champion? I can recognize raw power when I see it, and I've had my gaze on you for some time. I am pleased that we are in a position where we need each other. You won't get to Dimensius without me, and I cannot satiate my hatred of the Void Lord without you. I will let you in on a little secret as well. I am in no shape to do this on my own. After all, you helped Illyria form my plans in Kazalgar. I need allies to do this, as do you.
I cannot believe you would partner with her. She's trying to kill me.
We've all tried to kill each other. Focus on the Void Lord, who will devour us all if he emerges.
You have every reason to hate her. For now, we need to work together.
Dimensius was smashed into as many shards as Koresh. But you've allowed the Shadow Guard to piece him back together.
I should just end her! Why are you protecting her, Locust Walker?
It pains me to admit, but if we are to get you and the champion anywhere near Dimensius, then we need her expertise.
That means if you kill me, then you destroy Azeroth. That would be my next stop if I were a Void Lord.
I am not asking you to trust her. I'm asking you to trust me. Set aside your hunt, Windrunner. You will see why this is necessary.
I had known Koresh had been destroyed, but something else to see it in front of me. Dimensius must pay for this.
Koresh was always harsh and unforgiving. Using our Rishi ribbons, the oracles turned the merciless wastes into a garden.
Rishi ribbons?
Relics from old Koresh that were used by the rabble. As dangerous as they are powerful.
So powerful that I betrayed the All-Devouring. I thought the ribbons would deliver me from his service.
You were here before. Is this all you're doing?
I was merely the Harbinger to Dimensius. I did not destroy this world.
Is what we are fighting for, Brumez. We can only save fragments of Koresh, but we can prevent other worlds from sharing our dreadful fate.
Together, the trio sought entry into Maniforge Omega, where Dimensius slumbered. But they needed a way in.
During the Devouring War, I witnessed the horrific results of the All-Devouring's presence. Mortal being cannot approach him at the Mana Forge. He is the entropy of the end, and you are just flesh. Zalshath knows rituals from across the great dark beyond. With the power of the Rishi ribbons, she was able to transform the Koreshi so that they could withstand Dimensius. Alira will not like this plan. You must convince her.
We cannot delay. Champion, grab hold of my Rishi ribbon. Zalatath will transmute you into energy as she did the Koreshi.
This is madness! Don't let that monster touch you! Don't assume.
Now I'm learning that somehow Zalatath had a hand in transmuting the ethereals into what they are today. How did that work for them? They have lost everything. How can Locust Walker even look at her? I don't know what to think about the Rishi ribbons either. They sound like dangerous artifacts. What else can they do? What else can Zalatath do with them? If they are really that powerful, shouldn't we protect them from her?
Stay alert. You were the one that transformed the ethereals and brokers. I was told it was the energies of the Void.
The Void doesn't transform. It consumes. My skill and the power of the Rishi ribbons were required to change the Koreshi.
The Ravel worked in secret, ensuring our people could survive Dimensius's energies in the inevitable destruction of Koresh.
You didn't tell your people the truth. To this day, they think it was Dimensius who changed them.
The Void feeds on conflict and panic. Had these Ravel villains told the people how they intended to save them, it only would have empowered Dimensius.
That's not how I would have put it, but she is right that there was neither time nor trust. We had a difficult choice to make.
The Void devours all.
Are you sure, Brumez? This is madness. You and I, we have no idea what she can do with that ribbon. How do I know it will even work? What if it only works in the ethereal's previous form? How do I know if you will come back? What if you are hurt, or worse? All we have is Zalatath's word for it, which is worth nothing to me. The only lead I have is Locust Walker and his words that are becoming hollow. I don't know if I can trust him either. You're the only one I can still trust.
Do it, champion. I will make sure she restores you.
With only one ribbon, the transformation is singular and temporary. Your assurance is unnecessary. Sharp as
Even in his
blade,
weakened state, Dementor's power is overwhelming. We must work faster together. When I first met them, the members of the Rabble each carried a Rishi ribbon. The ribbon was both a representation of the status of its wielder and a conduit through which greater energies could be channeled. Hundreds of thousands of years have passed, and it seems their powers have only grown. I can sense Locust Walker's Rishi ribbon now, just begging to be unleashed, and a few more in these islands around us. My dear, that is someone else's secret to tell. Another time, perhaps. You agreed?
I will do
Valeria
as
listens
I
to you, my
promised.
champion. You are indeed our savior. With the Locust
With
Walker's
my
Rishi
help,
ribbon,
victory
I can transmit your flesh to energy. You won't hurt much. You will have the ability to travel within Dementis' aura without being destroyed. There you can search for a path into the Mana Forge. You will travel in untethered space as a creature of energy, ignored by the Shadow Guard. Their void beasts, however, stay well away or be devoured.
Keep your enemies close. We will survive. You are now like the ethereals and brokers were. An untethered soul composed of energy. This conduit connects to the garrison. We should check for entry closer to the Mana Forge. These pipes aren't just carrying energy, but untethered souls too. The Shadow Guard is manufacturing an army. All pathways to the Mana Forge pass through the aura of Demensius. Only a being composed of energy would survive. We will need more than Locust Walker's ribbon. With only one ribbon, the transformation fades and you are beset by the power of Demensius. Do not fret, my champion. I'll save you. Hello, my champion.
I can infuse these Rishi wraps with the remaining power of my ritual. Not enough to get you to Demensius, but with time you will learn the secrets of untethered space.
You would never reach Demensius without the Rishi ribbons and my help.
Zalatath is correct. You need more than one Rishi ribbon to get a force to Demensius. There is an Echo Dome south of here. The founder of the Trust is there, overseeing its operation. She acquired the domes from the Consortium. She claims they will be the key to restoring Koresh. I am skeptical anything will be safe now that Demensius stirs. She was a member of the Rabble, and possesses a Rishi ribbon. Surely she would lend this to us.
Survival is our...
Why did you even help the Rabble in the first place, Zalatath?
The same reason I'm helping you. The promise of an end to the All-Devoured.
I asked for your help, Locust Walker. Instead, you've brought the Harbinger to my dome.
The Shadow Guard attacked the Echo Dome. They must cover the vast stores of energy needed to shield the delicate biomes from the void of Koresh.
There was no way to reach Dimensius with only one Rishi ribbon. More would be needed to end the Void Lord. Locust Walker sought out Venari, an old ally from a group called the Ravel, for her ribbon. But she would not give it up easily.
You can't
If
have
it
patrolling
isn't
the
my
perimeter of this
favorite
dome,
mortal.
like the City Watch, fighting attackers in perpetuity. We need a permanent solution so we can continue with our noble quest. Take these crystals. They've been attuned to the Echo Dome's defense magics. Just place them near strategic parts of the perimeter to strengthen the magical defenses. What? This time, it's no trick. If this dome explodes, I'll never get to destroy Dimensius.
We will survive. Some time alone to get things done. I adore watching you work. Illyria has been quiet. I think she's still angry at me about Dalaran. There aren't many who Illyria trusts, aside from Locust Walker. A foolish exception to a wise rule. First, let's destroy the All-Devouring. Then, we see what becomes of our partnership. Tell me
You
what
could
you
secure the
need.
dome, but will Venari make us float through any more hoops?
With
Sensing
my
the kill the
help,
Shadow Guard who met
victory
during our little
awaits.
agreement with dear Venari, I know you must be very disappointed. Killing's what you're best
We're in
at,
this
isn't it?
together.
An ethereal army runs on its energy siphons, interrupt the flow of energy by destroying their siphon tower, and their army will pull back. It's one of their weaknesses as Winions. Normally I wouldn't share the secrets of their defeat, but they betrayed me and will forever live with the consequences. The siphon has a control console that can be overloaded to collapse the system. It will be shielded by a void barrier. Illyria
I
can
will
remove
do
it for
as
you.
I promise.
Of all the assets on the field of battle, the troops are the most expendable. I've sent enough of their destruction to know this is a fact. If we are able to safeguard this dome for Venari and get her Rishi ribbon, we should destroy their cannons. Those cannons are easily worth the lives of all their soldiers. Destroy them and their commanders will sound the retreat. Most field commanders would never admit this, as it's bad for morale, but you seem to like the type that can handle uncomfortable
Keep your
truth.
enemies close.
I do not relinquish my Rishi ribbon just yet, Brumez, not while the Shadow Guard assaults my Echo Dome from their camp in serrated peaks. Take the fight to them. If you decimate their forces, they will stop this assault. Bring Locust Walker's apprentice, Illyria. She looks like she knows how to handle herself in a fight. She also keeps staring daggers at the Harbinger, and I don't have time to play peacemaker between those two.
What is more valuable than hope? Destroy the Shadow God camp, and I'll give my Rishi ribbon to the cause.
I'll go with the champion. Meet me at the camp. I can sense Zalatath buzzing about you. Don't listen to her lies.
anyone lying to you about what happened to Koresh.
Out of range.
The world breaking apart shattered Dimensius. He wouldn't do that to himself.
I don't know who to trust anymore, but we can't lose track of Zalatath.
I need to be closer.
Stay with her. Make her think you are her champion.
Who controlled the Rishi ribbons? Hmm? Who wanted the Void Lord destroyed?
What are you saying? I've had enough of your whispers.
I feel like there is something Lucas Walker and Venari are keeping from me. Some secret during the Devouring War that they don't want me to know. Zalatath is pulling on this doubt to manipulate me. Let's defeat the Shadow Guard, then we can uncover the truth. At their cannons, the Shadow Guard's attacks on the Echo Dome are doomed to failure. Venari won't have need of her Rishi ribbon. I'm more and more unsettled by this plan of ours though, the secrets, this alliance with Zalatath. I fear Lucas Walker made a mistake thousands of years ago and we cannot escape that ancient mistake. Good job, Rumez. That should satisfy Venari. I need to focus on the mission. Regardless of my doubts about our companions, the Shadow Guard are a scourge. We should slay their Shadow Captain so they cannot easily return to Echo Dome Primus. Venari would lend her Rishi ribbon to our cause, and we would discover if my trust in Lucas Walker was well placed. I will not let my doubts stay my bow on the battlefield, Rumez. Trust me to hunt these followers of Dimensius.
And finally, then I will reveal the truth. No more secrets.
that necessary violence taken care of, the three of us can talk. You are correct, Illyria. Great secrets have been kept from you, secrets that were not mine to reveal, but should have been revealed to you years ago. Seeing you two on the battlefield was beautiful.
I will do as
it
I
really is
promise.
wonderful watching you work. If only your so-called friends had trusted you with the truth of their actions so long ago. Locust Walker hasn't tried to deceive you with his actions in the present, those actions in the past that led us to this point. He has been less than forthcoming about it. In good conscience, I cannot continue hiding the truth from you, Illyria.
The all-devouring didn't destroy the world. The Ravel destroyed Koresh to kill Demencius.
No. No, they couldn't have. You are lying.
Ask them.
You have found me. Find... Zalatath claims the Ravel destroyed Koresh. Is she lying? Or are you?
Windrunner. The Ravel knew our world would be devoured. The Harbinger promised a means to spare us. There was no saving our world. Why not use it as a weapon?
You doomed your people. At her behest?
There would be far less regret had it been successful.
It was our only way to survive. You have to trust me.
I have no more trust to give you. Any of you.
This is just like the
With
Harbinger.
funding comes
Will her
salvation.
oaths to the letter, but leave her allies devastated. If there was any other way to stop the all-devouring from rising once more, my Rishi ribbon, you're a step closer toward reaching Demencius, but you will need at least twice as many to get a force large enough past this dread aura. Good luck, Brumez. Watch the Harbinger's every move. Spirit of the Shadow Guard to Echo Doom promise is over. My Rishi ribbon is no longer needed to protect this asset. Take it, use it wisely. Protect the greatest investment of all our existence. Stay focused. The Harbinger has already driven off one member of your team. Once you get enough Rishi ribbons, you still need to fight Demencius. Find allies who will stand with us,
take
in
my
addition
Rishi
to
ribbon.
artifacts.
Defeat the all-devouring.
Do not be fooled by Venari's demeanor. She has the best interests of Koresh at her heart. She even swore an oath to restore Koresh, and there is nothing more binding in our society than an oath. Must play by her rules and earn her assistance. A promise will be worth it.
Why did you tell her? This was a secret we said we would keep.
Illyria would have pieced it together eventually. She's dramatic, not stupid. Better to control when she has her little outburst.
I should have been the one to tell her. It was my burden to share.
Returning home has made you sentimental, sorcerer. When did you ever care about your legacy and friends? You walk a dark, lonely path to save us from the void. Your elf student will see the bigger picture in time. Stop wallowing. Go and defeat the Void Lord before he devours us all.
Oh, at least one of you lot has figured out their priorities.
Enough! Make sure he succeeds. I have been to the mall. I know what the Void fears.
I'm sure you do.
Then go. I have my investment to protect.
We forestall extinction.
We're in this together.
You have my ribbon. Go, track down the rest. Have Locust Walker contact the other members of the Rebel. Ask the Harbinger if she knows any ancient horrors that have acquired one. Remember Rule 12, it's who you know.
No more Rishi ribbons would be needed. Xalatath cleverly manipulated the Wastelanders, refugees that still lived on Koresh. With the promise of their world's restoration at hand, the Wastelanders agreed to lend their aid. Alaria was right to be wary. The Wastelanders turned on their alliance the moment their leader, Salhadar, appeared and called them to action. Yet enough Rishi ribbons had been gathered. The fight against Dimensius would soon begin.
The builds have begun to narrow. We are on the cusp of victory. Are you ready, my champion, to fulfill your oath against Dimensius? Very well. I have some promises of my own to keep. Let us formalize our defense against Dimensius by the platform toward the Mara Forge.
Keep your enemies close. Come, my champion. We have a Void Lord to kill.
We are on the precipice of victory. So many possibilities between here and there.
With my... It is time! Present your Rishi ribbons. I will fulfill my word.
I can't. It's madness to trust her with this power.
Dimensius is all... How many more worlds must be destroyed?
Time grows short. Combine your ribbon or use it to destroy me. As it once destroyed Koresh. Choose, Alleria.
Alleria. Please.
Our force here was just the beginning. I still face the all devouring.
I must talk to you before we cross the threshold, Windrunner. When you behold the Void Lord, you will understand. You will know why my actions were necessary.
No, Locust Walker. I won't. You became a monster to defeat Dimensius. You sacrificed your world, your loved ones. I would never do that.
There was no other way.
That's what you keep telling me. We lied and manipulated our way to this victory because that is how she does things. You think you've escaped the Void, that you are its master. But every dark whisper in my head confirms that you are lost. You are the Void's creature. No better than Zalatath.
Windrunner.
I will follow the champion into that mana forge. For Azeroth. For Koresh. For all the worlds unknown who we will spare this cruel fate. Then we are done. You are no longer my teacher. No longer my compatriot. No longer my friend.
Valeria.
Lead on, champion. Dimensius awaits.
Stay vigilant, my friend. Zalatath's games have not yet unfolded. We must be prepared for inevitable betrayal. This is it, Brumez. We must defeat this Void Lord, no matter what it takes.
Stay alert.
At last, we are home.
Fighting back the Shadow Guard. We're barely holding the Mana Forge together. How will we stop him?
We won't. Not alone. Your champions will hold off Dimensius until we can join the battle.
If you trust me? Oh, Brumez, you understand me so little. You don't need to trust me. I don't need to trust you. All I trust is that you know I'm the only force that can keep everyone you know and care about from being destroyed. Now that we have an understanding, I would suggest accepting my help with gratitude.
We will survive.
Now to stop Dimensius, the entire cosmos will share Koresh's fate. Must succeed at any cost.
Demonic gateway into.
We're in Dimensius' domain now. So stay close and listen to me. Done well so far.
4,
Surprising.
3,
We're not done yet.
1.
Follow me and try to stay alive. The light you're alive.
Manifold is stable. What of Dimensius?
In hell, not for long. We must keep
Personals into.
power.
Personals into. Healthstone in 2.
Can it truly be? At long last, the all-devouring is vanquished. My world, my people, we are finally avenged.
Do not savor this victory for too long. With Dimensius' defeat, the Dark Heart is on the verge of collapse. I'll hold open the way so you can make your escape. But to do so, I must remain on the side of the portal.
Which would leave you trapped in here. How selfless of you.
Some sacrifices are inevitable, I suppose. But fear not, Illyria. I always find a way to survive.
We did it. Dimensius is gone.
Not gone, but contained within the Dark Heart.
As is Zalatath. A fitting end for her.
Wait!
You... What did you do?
I kept my promise. Together, we vanquished Dimensius. And I now have all I need to claim what is mine. Oh, this has been a delight, Illyria. But our little game is over. When next we meet, I will take everything you love.
We stopped Dimensius, but now his power is Zalatath's. Locust Walker should have listened to me, but what would it have mattered? Dimensius had to be stopped, but in the end, the one who profited most was Zalatath. And now we must stop her, more powerful, and without my mentor, our ally, who understood her best. I need time. We will discuss this outcome later.
Dimensius was defeated, But Locust Walker learned a terrible lesson in the process. One that had been learned by Gallywix, Queen Ansurek, Elric Lead, and High Speaker Aeric in turn. No matter how tempting the offer, no matter how desperate the cause, in the end, Xalatath served only her own purposes. With the Dark Heart in her possession, and charged with the power of Dimensius, all that remains is to wait and see where and when she will strike.
The conclusion of the War Within. It is not the last time we'll see Xalatath or the Dark Heart. So thanks for watching. That was the War Within recap that's available to returning players and for people who want to get up to speed in preparation for midnight. Really appreciate the watch. Please comment and let me know how you like the voiced over quest logs, the sort of story content you'd like to see from the game. Should have the Pandaren Heritage questline done and up on the channel soon. Really appreciate a subscribe if you can. It helps the channel and this content kind of come out faster. Down in the description there'll be some links to the next part of the campaign that this follows on to regarding the story 11.2.7. So once again, happy gaming and see you in the next one.